Sound check.
Hello? You can hear me? Alrighty. Let's see. We're trial and error tonight. Welcome, welcome in everybody. I have a screen here and it just throws me off because I'm actually talking through a screen here too. Um, I promise I'm gonna get better at this. Um, for any of you that think that this, you're not ready for this, I don't think anyone's ever ready. I went back and I watched two channels. Well, actually, it's more than that, but two channels that I'm pretty regular in their chats on the daily. Come in and say hello. I know there's at least two of you.
Well, I'm obviously one because I'm on my phone modding.
Obviously, Mel's modding tonight for at least a little bit. We'll see how long this goes. I'm hoping a few of y'all will join because I have some giveaways. Because during the morning show today, it was the morning show, wasn't it? You were at work, weren't you?
I don't know. I missed some of it because I was busy talking.
I made it over 150 subscribers.
That was the morning show.
It was the morning show. Wow, it's been a day, y'all. There's at least 3 of us in here now. So, we're going to wait and get a few more in order to participate in the giveaways or anything else we do tonight. Aside from chat, you have to be subscribed to participate in a giveaway. I need you to fill out the drop form if you have not. If we've done business and I have a good working email with you, don't worry about it because I probably have your address. But it makes no sense to do a giveaway, package that giveaway, and then have no way to send it to someone because I don't have their address. And I'm just not going to chase people no more. People either come in. Hey, Shelby. Shelby, I know you are a minor. And hear me out before you type anything, okay? So tonight, this giveaway is for anyone 18 or older. But if you have a mom, a dad, a sister, a friend, someone with a valid email address that's 18 or over, they can come subscribe, fill out the drop form, and if they win, they can choose to give it to you. But it's going to be mailed to them. So that's how we're going to deal with that. I love teenagers for the most part. I have got a teenager still, and I've raised 3 other teenagers that are now young adults. So just watching and listening to Belle. Might not be here later tonight since invoicing. You invoice? Shelby, you gotta email me. Because there's certain things I just don't want in chat, right? Because, you are under the age 18 and I don't want you to put any of your personal information out there. But if you want to email me, it's in my description all the way at the bottom.
And, Miss Idaho said hi.
Hey, Miss Idaho. No talking about Belle. Okay. Now that makes sense. I have not known Miss Belle as long as it may seem, but what I've got to know of her, she seems to be a pretty good person with the judge character. So she says you're good. You're good with me. We're gonna do a giveaway tonight. Shelby, I do want you to have somebody who is capable of receiving mail for you fill out that jot form or just email me. I just, I can't send you the mail directly without their consent. So we're going to do some giveaways. I'm going to have a giveaway
Lisa.
at least tonight.
Hey. Hello.
Hey, Lisa M. Adventure. Hey, girl. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know you've got a little one. And even though it's been a long time since I had one or more, I do remember. And I'll tell you, anyone that tells you it gets easier as they get older, you just get stronger as you level up with your aging children. So there's always new challenges, but if you grow with them, or they grow with you, it works out.
Chat, right?
Yep, I can see chat. Okay. Hey, Janice. So let me jump in really quick because y'all, my hands. I'm not gonna get in on it during this live, but I've been having issues with my joints. I went on medication a few weeks ago. I've been adjusting to that medication. It's not a narcotic because, as you all know, I am a recovering addict. My drug of choice was, thank you, Shelby, was opiate pain pills. So they come from the pharmacy. When they stopped coming from the pharmacy, I found people that I trusted that had an ample supply. That's how it started. It did not start out as an addiction, but it numbed my brain. And before I knew it, I had, my youngest was almost 2 when it started, and she was over the age of 7 when I successfully got sober, and I've been sober ever since. She just turned 18 this summer, so I don't pretend to know it all. I know from my experience, I know from the things I've seen. I know from the lifestyle that I never thought I'd be a part of. And the things that people say, oh, I don't know how you could do that. Well, you do things when the rational side of your head isn't working. Hey, so
Belle says you do know you're not broadcasting in full screen.
Am I like half screen?
Yeah.
I bet you I need to turn it.
Yeah, I think that's how you've always had to turn it. So.
All right, let's
give it a second because you know this. Yep, there you are. Now you're full screen.
Here,
let's adjust.
You don't have to bear with me. I don't have the fancy gadgets. I just
Not
don't.
yet. We're working on it.
Eventually I will. So, anyone that was here last night, do you remember where this came from? Do you remember what it does? If you missed last night, I'm going to show you really quick. So, this was the second thing. Well, no. This was the first thing I purchased. This was the second thing I purchased. See it? Pretty cool, huh? I'll get right with the recordings later. I try to do like FaceTime and just show whoever's on FaceTime with me so I can kind of get the hang of it. But I actually had someone a little bit ago, more than a couple weeks ago, complain. Like, it was a group of people actually, and one of them was like, look, she's trying to sell something. And I'm like, actually, no, I'm trying to practice. So my practice happens on screen in front of you. Maybe that's the way it needs to be, so then I can remember where I started. Because 10 years ago today, I was getting sober. the old-fashioned way. They did not give me anything to come off of it. I cold turkeyed under medical attention. Despite what a lot of people think, not everybody goes on something to come off of whatever they're on. I came off the old-fashioned way, and I had a real reality of just how significant my drug addiction had been. Not that I didn't have some idea before I got sober, but it gets real when you're sober and no one's around because you're in a medical setting of sorts. So, 10 years ago, I was in a medical setting. Today, I am live on YouTube telling you my story. Still uncomfortable. This is my, right? I still haven't done a live on any other platform with people I love and care about, and I'm full screen with them. So, that tells you something. Honestly, I just try to tune out the fact that I'm being recorded. Let's see. So, we are going to do a giveaway. Let's see how many are in here. There's 6 people available. Miss Idaho Maritza. Am I saying that right? See, when we're not recording and I say y'all's names, if I say them wrong or mispronounce them, I don't feel so bad because maybe I'll ask Google, but Google's not always right with the translation either. My sister had a major surgery. I'm going to read this really quick.
Yeah, no, I was just reading it too.
I'm going to read this out loud. I hope you don't mind. My sister had a major surgery and they put her on some heavy duty meds. Unfortunately, she became addicted as well. Took a lot to kick it, but she has been off of that for over 39 years. Whew. So,
congratulations.
If you're near her, I mean, not maybe right this moment, but if you're near her anytime in the near future, hug her for me. I can tell you my first meeting I went to, there was few familiar faces because, I mean, we lived in a small community, and this was actually months after I got sober, but I never actually went to a meeting because initially when I got sober, we lived in Kansas. I was raised in Colorado. Mel was raised in Colorado. We moved to Kansas once before this, and, you know, we just weren't in the right place when I got sober. It took a significant toll on my family. And so we moved back to Colorado thinking that was the answer, and it wasn't. So, anyway, yeah, I just kind of lost that thought. Sorry, y'all. I wish I had a full answer other than I've just really been pushing myself to get through stuff, and I haven't taken probably enough rest. But, so the first meeting. I would say, we'll say there's 20 people there. There might have been more, there might have been a little less. And, yes. And I'll touch on that here in a minute. So, I know all of us haven't known each other, and I know, you know, you can only know what I bring to the screen, but I'm gonna let you know what you see is what you get. And I can be a difficult person. I can be difficult to love. There's times where I struggle with loving myself. So trust me, if we have a disagreement, let's take a couple of days. Let's take a break and let's reapproach it. But let's meet back at someone's table, even if it has to be neutral. You know, something, we can all be difficult. Absolutely. I look like I'm alright. I mean, I'll see some flaws that I'm not comfortable with people seeing. My thought is anyone who's got a problem with it can just keep scrolling past that. If they want to be a part of the solution, I'm all ears. That's a story for another day. So my first meeting, and this will kind of touch on what Belle just asked. So our first meeting, Mel went with me, and so this is months after I got sober. I got sober October 14th, and we moved back to Colorado in February-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in that month, right?
Somewhere around there.
Of the following year. And pretty quickly, I would say within probably 30 days, I knew I needed a meeting. Because when I got sober, when I was still in a facility, I haven't lost my train of thought. I'm thinking before I speak. I'm very transparent, and my addiction and my history of addiction is a good example of why. However, I'm also a mom to important individuals. So I have to think before I speak. So if I pause for a minute, bear with me. I'm not trying to figure out a better way of saying something. I'm trying to make sure the words are fit to come out appropriately, so I don't have to delete this. So we go to a meeting, and we'll say there was 20 people there. I would say a fourth of those people, I knew them. They were my parents' age. I grew up with their kids, and their addictions varied. 30 people stood out. One had 8 years of sobriety, another one had almost 15, and then one of them had over 23 years of sobriety. And I looked at them like, mind you, this is my first few months. I'm just kind of looking at them going, how do you get those days to turn into weeks? And how do you get those weeks to turn into months? And how do you get those months to turn into years? Well, I successfully, not easily, but I successfully crossed my first decade of sobriety. But I want y'all to know it wasn't easy. And many of the, typically I don't think really deeply because I'm a very deep person. When I tell you I love you, I love you. I don't say it just to say it. Y'all all matter in some way, meaning if you showed up, if you knew where I lived and you showed up right now and knocked on my door, I would let you in. I ask you to excuse the chaos over there, but I would let you in. If you needed water, I'd give it to you. If you needed something to eat, I would give it to you. If you needed somewhere to sleep, you would have a place to sleep. Maybe not comfortable, but you would have a warm place to sleep. Well, I mean, I did wake up and it wasn't quite warm enough in the house, but hey, AC did go off this morning. In the peak of my addiction, I lost a significant amount of people in my life that mattered. Relationships fell. And when I got sober, I lost more. You would think getting sober, you'd be gaining. Totally the opposite. People scattered like roaches. So, So we went to that meeting, and Malcolm wasn't sober yet. I was. Minus an anti-anxiety medication I was put on. I was put on that medication to keep me stable, because the root of all my issues began in early childhood that I'm not getting in here. And eventually that opened the door for an addiction that cost me more than any of you can ever know. I mean, a lot of you love someone through an addiction. You know the cost. I will tell you, my addiction wasn't worth it. If I could take it back, I would. My dad died before I got sober. Sorry. I knew it was going to be hard to talk about it, but this is me. You want to know who I am? I promise I don't cry like this. I mean, in chat, we may laugh so hard like yesterday that I was crying. And when one of y'all are struggling, and you let us know, maybe not all the details, but you let us know, we cry with you. We cry for you. There are so many people in our community. You know, if you look at YouTube as a universe, and you look at all of us as different neighbors in different neighborhoods, and you know, right now I'm crossing over on someone else's time, someone of value. And like, before I set the link up, I went on and I checked. But I'm not gonna lie, YouTube has not been necessarily my friend today. You wouldn't know it because I've tried to keep going. But I was like, okay, maybe I thought they said they were gonna be on tonight, but it didn't show them live, and it didn't show a link for them to be live. So I was like, all right, maybe they meant tomorrow night, so I'm good. So I went ahead and set up for 9:45, and right before it came on, tears can be. It definitely can be. I'll tell you, the only 2 times I cry is when I am very mad. Okay, not just a little mad, like when I'm hurt mad. And I cry when I just can't carry it anymore. And I've cried more this year, unintentionally, like, you know, when you're laying in bed and tears just start to flow. I've had more nights this year than I did the year my mama died. And I can only put it with that because it's during that time from her passing until a few months after. I mean, not that I like dealt with it all, but I'm learning to put the energy elsewhere. I cried every night.
Lisa asks, what's your sign?
Virgo. And Mel's a Scorpio.
Yeah.
His birthday is exactly 2 months after mine. Jess's birthday is exactly 30 days. Well, I don't know days wise, but Jess's is a month exactly before mine. And then Mel is exactly 2 months after mine. So there's, so anyway, I cried over YouTube both. For real, you know? And I mean, when people are struggling. I don't have to know all the details. You know, I get it. Last week, I do know what channel, but I'm just not going to say the channel, not because I'm ashamed or anything. But the channel during their live, and I don't remember, I know it was with a few other sellers, they mentioned they had a need. And it's not, I mean, you could look at it as a financial need, but they weren't asking for money. They were asking basically for if anyone felt led to donate a essentially winter gear, hats, scarves, gloves. If they'd reach out to them. Well, I told them to reach out to me because I can hook them up. I've already got it together. I just have to get it packed. That's something I'm going to do privately because what I do for others, I don't do for the screen, just so you know. Somewhere in the Bible, in scripture, it says, the right hand and the left hand. And yeah. So what I do for others, I mean, if someone's come on and compliment me here or there, I'm not used to compliments to begin with. So when I hear them, we're being honest, right? I feel uncomfortable, and I hate saying that word, but we're gonna be real tonight. And not because people in my life haven't complimented me, but I mean, they're in my life, right? They're almost meant to say that stuff. So yeah, I'm just going through some stuff really quick. So I'm gonna pull some stuff. We're gonna do a giveaway. I do not have a will open or anything like that. So we're gonna ask Siri probably on Mel's phone, which is gonna be interesting because Mel's Siri is not a female. We're not going there. We're not going there.
You don't want to.
We're not going there.
You're gonna fuse yours.
I can't. I'm on it.
All right.
So, everyone in chat, let me write a number down first, okay? That way we know we ain't cheating tonight.
Well, you're not writing a number down. They're going to give you numbers.
I'm going to write a number down. I'm going to give them a range of numbers to choose from. And whoever nails it, well, if they nail this...
Then that doesn't...
Yes, it does.
You're right there at camera with it.
But, no. The screen don't matter. You can't see on the screen. It's this screen. So, I've written it down. Mel sees it. So.
I see it. It's the family number.
So, how much do you know me so far? I mean, I think most people know I have at least a dozen tattoos. So it is on my body. We're not going there.
Not in a bad place.
It's not in a bad place. Let's see. We'll see. I got them there. I've got them on my back. I've got a big dragonfly back here. So the number, I have 32. Dude. Miss Idaho, we need to talk. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I need more ink, but well, I've got to get out of the red first. I have 0. Good for you, Belle. You know what? For each their own. I understand the ones that don't, and I understand the ones that do, and mine all have some type of meaning, and so yeah, and they're kind of therapeutic for me, but it's been a while since I've done. Matter of fact, I haven't had one since right after I got sober.
I'd have to rebuy ink and everything. I mean, I've got all the machines, but I'd have to rebuy ink.
I ain't got a tattoo since since this one.
Yeah, since I fixed that one.
And you did Roy's. So Roy was one of my best friends. He was one of 2 of my kids' godfathers, and he was murdered 2 years ago on my mom's 2nd anniversary of her dying, almost to the hour. So, when I tell y'all the last 4 years has not been easy since my mama passed, it's not just because she's not here no more. I have faced a lot sober. Okay? Without her. And until I started coming into chats and actually saying hi and getting to know people, I really didn't have my own community of people just to talk to. If you go on and check after this, or you can do it if you got a computer, you can see we are coming live on, so between 100 and 150. Sorry, I should have said the number. Between 100 and 150. Because I crossed over 150 subscribers today, so we're going to go there. I know what I want to get, but it's over there. So, okay. Give me just a second.
Here we go. I gotta come out of the Stone Age, guys.
I know, right? Our kids are teaching us what our parents and what we used to teach your parents and my parents. Hey, Yall.
Hold on a second.
Sure. So I'm gonna assume this is gonna be won by a woman. I typically try not to go with genders because, I mean, this day and age, anyone can be whoever they want to be, or, attempt to, because of the day and age we live in. I gotta have a plug, and those are all taken. Plug this in somewhere else and needless weight, please. Congrats on 150 subs. It's taken this community, not just us here. It's taken a community, our neighborhoods to get 150.
Further away from your phone, you get the more muted you are.
Yep. I need that weight. Do it in grams. Okay.
193.
Can you write that down so I don't forget? And then do it in ounces, because that should be enough for ounces.
Oh, yeah, that's plenty enough for ounces. 6.8.
And then I forget where I put my display at because I haven't actually set it up. So we're going to do it my way, which is to use whatever you have available to you. Because if I waited until I had everything,
it would never go
to go live, it would never happen. No. If I waited until I was ready, it would never happen. If I waited until I had the proper displays, it would never happen.
I got some displays.
We got some displays. I mean, they're probably Temu, but you know what? They're displays. But
it was a quick fix. I'll admit I ordered them from Temu.
Dude.
Because the price was right.
It was affordable right now, right?
That was it.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. What did I do with those pins? Okay.
So I gotta look up some life hacks here, guys, because...
Well, you're a guy. You're not meant to handle jewelry as far as like that. Come on.
Work.
And I mean that respectfully. I mean, your fingers are bigger than mine.
Yeah, and they don't work right.
Alright. So, this is me and then let's see of jewelry because, I mean, I can see some pretty jewelry and I could be like, oh, bang. And sometimes I can never tell on the screen if it might be real or possibly real. And at least worth bidding on it and being like, hey, if that's really the real thing, that's cool. So I did not Google lenses. Shame on me. Good for you. I'm gonna.
Thank you, Lisa, for subbing and giving thumbs up.
I'm going to do my best to give this piece the justice it deserves, but I'm not as experienced as others, so just let's have some fun. I don't quite like how that's presenting. No, give me a second. Yeah, I like things to match kind of weight. So this is turquoise in color. It does have some weight. A lot of that could just be the chain. These could just be really pretty beads, like for reals. I can't tell you where I got it from because, well, I can't tell you where I got it from. So, hey Mel, do you have the tape measure? Do you know where it is?
I think
I
know
keep,
where it is.
You know, I get the swag bag, right? It's really cool. I have this bad habit of pulling the tape measure out and then setting that tape measure down and not putting it back in the swag bag. So, I'm going to try to give y'all a measurement on this. So you know, it is heavy. I'm not even kidding, and I did have Mel weigh it, so it'll give you an idea. I am not gifting this as real because honestly, I don't have enough experience. Maybe I definitely don't think it's turquoise stone. That's just from my experience with the real thing. They're a little cool, but it is cool here in my house.
So I can't find the tool guys.
So you
tape
can,
measure.
oh, so you can't find theirs. And there may be imperfections with this. Just so you know, I don't really see any other than it's going to need a thorough cleaning. So, from the clasp to the three little beads that were in the center is approximately 18 inches. And then wide, it is, I would say, about 1.5 inches. We're going to see the drop on this as best as I can by putting it back on here. Because we're using a construction tape measure tonight. I do have other measuring tapes. I do have seamstress ones, but I'm not going to go get it. I know where the seamstress one is, but I'm just not going to go grab it tonight because it's on the other side of the house. All right.
And Bill says glass is also cold to the touch. So
yeah, I found some acrylics are the same way. So when someone tells me, unless it's someone with a reputable, right, that this is what they do, they have a good reputation, like an LLC, and that's not calling anyone out. So please don't take offense, and if you do, well, that's on you, not me. So if it was on the back of someone's neck, and then you had the neck, and then to the bead is approximately 5.5 inches. So I'm going to show you how I'm measuring this for the drop because it's just weird. And I'm not doing it right, and I'm aware of that, but I'm using a construction tape measure tonight.
Because we set the other one down somewhere and then moved something and set it probably on top of it.
This is where this is good because in this instance, I don't have to see it. I can show it. Maybe. I know it was here last night. Take that away, please. We're just gonna put the not the butterfly. She must be thinking of me. We're gonna put the sunflower one back on. So this is what you're going to get. Wow, pretty. And I'll bring it up as best as I can. I don't believe it's real, just so y'all know, but it does have a good amount of weight. How much was it, Mel?
It was 6.8 ounces.
6.8 ounces. That's almost a half a pound, y'all. 6.8 ounces is enough to get a baby, get a preemie baby out of a NICU, just so you know. That right there. So, stop signs. Let's see. I'm just gonna put stop. Oh, no, we're not gonna do that. I just lost my chat. I lost my chat.
You lost your chat.
I've done this before, so maybe
It's got to be a setting that you accidentally clicked.
comment right there.
Yeah.
I'm still learning this. Hey, welcome to
haven't
my
been-
channel. You know, I go into a lot of channels, and I learn something from them.
Crazy for Jim says hi.
Hey, Crazy for Jim. All right, so I'm going to do a countdown of 20, and I'm going to do it slow. If you have not put a number between 100 and 150, please do it now. You're going to the person that is closest without going over.
No, everyone's gonna go over.
All right, yeah. All right. That's to be fair. All right, you're right. The first one, the one closest to my number, right? It doesn't matter if you go over.
And everyone that's already put a number in, I've already got it.
You're gonna receive this. Now I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna be honest with you now. It's probably not gonna go out till the end of the week. If it goes out sooner, I will email you. And that's just so you know. So
on
20. You said 150, Lisa.
On your screen, Maritza's
106.
Okay. Because on mine it's right through that crack on my screen. And
No, you're fine.
you already had Lisa. Okay.
All right. 20, 19, 18. Between 100 and 150. 17, 16, 15, 14.
Hi, Lindsay Ann.
13. Lindsay, you're going to want to stay here, girl. 13. I think I might have said that already. 12. 10. 9. Dude, we're live. I'm not going to edit it. And I'm not going to record and then edit. That's, no.
Yeah.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop, everyone. Mel, put in stop.
I'm trying to get to it.
We've got 12 in the house. I hope you guys are where you're supposed to be and just tuning in for this giveaway. I feel really bad that I am on someone else's time, but I already talked to them and they were good with it. So
I'm just kind of being technical. And got a whole bunch of people in the room on top of it. So
no, you're good. You're good.
But I got everybody.
If y'all haven't realized yet, Mel and I are both very dominating people. So you might ask how we've managed to keep it alive for 20 years. I can't disclose that, at least here. And I don't mean the way someone probably took that. I had a thought, and yeah. So, all right. You got everybody's numbers down?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to go up in chat so I can make sure we're all where we need to. Thank you, Miss Idaho. Alright, so Miss Idaho's 120.
Yes.
Crazy for Jim. Do you have Crazy for Jim? I think that is
I don't.
Crazy
Yeah,
Jim's girlfriend.
that's the one that.
So Crazy for Jim, if you're still here, hey Richie. That's my other child. I've got 4. And yes, they're all young adults, so Crazy for Jim, put in another number between 100 and 150, please. I'm going to count you down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Okay, you got it.
Awesome. I was hoping you were going to go with that number. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're done. So, you got everyone's numbers.
Yep.
All right. So, you got those. You got 120. Well, we're just going to call Mrs. Idaho. You got Lisa. You got Maritza. No one doubled their number, right? Like, no one crossed over?
Nope.
Okay. So, the number is 101. If you know my personal email, which is something I've shared with a lot of people before I did my business account, it's my PayPal. It says 101. It's tattooed on me. So, who was closest to 1? Are you playing a game?
106.
We did a giveaway for 150 subscribers today. I wish I could play games. It's a giveaway, yeah. I wish. I'm going to get there, Lindsay, I promise. I'm playing games, but typically I'm not a playing games person. No, I love board games, and sometimes I even do ones on my phone, but I haven't in a long time. Lindsay. We're going to find out who won this, and then I have something for you because I picked it out today because you were the first person to comment after my live with how old is YouTube. And if you want to put that in to inform everybody in case they don't know, because we have all age groups here, you can do that. It is older than my youngest child. $2005, that's correct. 2005 was a rough year for me. It was just the year after Mel and I got married. So, and it was before my addiction. Thankfully, my addiction didn't start until after I was done having my babies. But unfortunately, it was during a part of their formative years. So, alright. So, that's who it is?
Yep.
Alright. So, Maritza Yarn and... Is that her real name? I always call her Maritza in the chat. Now I gotta go up and look.
Yes, that's her real name. I actually looked up.
Well, probably not a real name. You know, some people have the real name, then they have a YouTube name, then they have some other name. That's why I'm like, hey, you gotta be a subscriber and you have to give me your information or you can't participate.
And we'll get better with the technical side of this to where as I'm modding, I'm on a computer, but right now
We've got an ancient laptop that is extremely slow.
But I'm
And
not
then
on
we've
that
got-
one.
Then we've got
One that's new to us.
one that's new to us,
but we're not familiar enough with.
that we're not familiar enough with.
All right, so you're
So.
right. So yes, it was Maritza.
Yep.
So congratulations, Maritza. Let's see, it's Monday, so this probably will not go out until Friday or Saturday in the mail. I do my postage through pirate ship because for real, it's not just something we say. And you probably know, but just in case you don't, pirate ship is the most economical way to ship things. And I've been a military mom for almost 6 years. And I've mailed my share of packages and letters. I've got like 5 books of stamps still in my dresser from my formative years as being a military mom. So,
Yeah, so if anyone has grandkids or kids that are going into the military and getting ready to go to training, and
use
they need a
pirate
pen
ship.
pal, give us an address.
Oh yeah,
It may just be a hi.
So
Thinking of how you're doing.
Someone yeah, I think I opened theirs yesterday. I'm not gonna talk out of turn because. Alright, I need to put her name on this really quick so I don't get distracted and then I'm like
I got
looking
it.
for
If
it
you
later.
just leave it right there, I'll grab it here in 1 second.
Alright, but I gotta grab a bag. 2 captains of 1 ship does not work very well. Someone always has to be willing to be like, alright, it's your turn. It's alright, you can do it. Alright, just and then if you can yep, you're already on it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, so Lindsay. I don't know you well enough to know what you like, but I want to show you some of the things I've kind of picked out for you. In the event that you like any of them. So this is for Lindsay because it's still going on, but y'all have to go on to, what was it, last night? Did I go on last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was last night, sorry.
Unboxing.
When I did my unboxing, in the middle of it, it asks certain things. And if you can put it in, we're going to run the whole week with it. So if you go in and put it in any of my past videos, a keyword or an answer, like my video, you can be in it for a drawing. But because Lindsay was on top of it, she's getting the first one. So Lindsay, I don't know if these are marked. I think it might be. I didn't have milk and pull the iLuge out. Here.
I can look here.
No, here. I'm going to do it this way. Hey, wait. That's got like stone in it. Let me try it this way. Bear with me, y'all. So that's a pendant, brooch. I don't know. I'm not doing him any justice there. There.
Maybe lighting, maybe not.
Just don't blind me, please. No, you're gonna blind me.
Alright. We'll get better with the lighting too.
You know what? I got a ring
trial and
light that
everything.
came in. We just gotta figure that out too.
Yeah, well,
So there's that one.
tomorrow's my Friday.
So you just let me know when you see what you want. Put mine or claim or whatever you wanted. Can I just say something?
Name it to claim it on it.
Yeah, name it to claim it. And I want you to look at a few things. I don't want you just to. We're not in no hurry. This one, it may be stamped, it may not be. It may not be worth anything, but well, let's see if we can get him up there. He's got little stones in his eyes. I don't know if they're real. He is gold toned. Obviously, that pin isn't attached to him. It's just holding him up. He looks like a jaguar. Mouth's looking with the eyelid since I had to make that comment. But here's the thing.
Well, I don't want to tell someone something is
I'm
what
not
it's
saying,
not.
dude, it's a pin, it's a brooch, it's something.
And it's cool looking.
And it's cool looking.
All right. The other one you sit right here to get.
Here is a set of shepherd's hook earrings. He already moved the measuring tape, but I'm going to tell you it's at least, well, I can show you there's those. They're a teal, greenish, bluish color. There's those, and they articulate.
Yeah, neither
I
one of
claim
those
all
have
your
any sort of mark.
Oh, girl, I knew I loved you yesterday. I knew it when I was watching. When I was seriously, life humbled me when I was 3 years old. Period. End of story. We're not getting into details. Fairy tales were over at the age of 3 for me. So I have learned good, better, indifferent. I have learned to pay attention to people, pay attention to the behavior, whether they're on screen or in person, right? I don't want you to know, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I enjoyed seeing you. Yesterday, I giggled, I laughed. I think it was yesterday. My days blend together right now. I'm not even gonna lie. All right, let's see. What do I have? You know what? I'm going to.
Yeah, Lindsay Ann said she just was stopping in to say and to hit the thumbs up and say congrats on 150 subs.
All right,
so
honey. You know what? Stay here for just a second. Let me move a few of these.
She may already be gone because that was.
She might be, but if she's not, let me get this.
She's still there.
This might be daisies, right? But I think they're sunflowers too. Here's a license plate. It's in plastic, so it's still new. Let me undo it. Oh, I just tore it. But it's reflecting. What about that? I do not move like that off YouTube. Well, I promise, the moment you're on screen, I think everybody, unless they're comfortable in front of it, Mel compliments me all the time. I don't know if you love bees, but at least these flowers, some people call them daisies. I will tell you, Kansas has these type of sunflowers too. No. So, people enjoyed you. We seem to forget, right? You were you. And if someone misunderstands that, that's on them, not you. I promise you, when I go back and look at my lives, because I have a few people that say, hey, Steph, you should go back and reflect on your life. Maybe not because there's anything wrong, but so then I can get better at maybe presenting things. I'm obviously in the footsie, right? Because I'm not used to doing it on the screen. That is yours, Lindsay. If I find anything else that is sunflower that I'm cool letting go of, which I'm sure I do have stuff, but just nothing right here. Also, Lindsay, what's your favorite color? I don't drive. You can attach it to the wall. It don't have to go on the car. But if you want to put it on your car, that's cool. What is your favorite color? I know that was the channel you were on, and you know what? Take away the background, right? Look at chat. Look at what people were saying to you. take away what you think your performance was. And I say performance, I don't mean that as you put an act on, because, girl, I would have probably been that way. I've got channels that are like Steph. Sounds great, pink. Girl, I got a hookup for you. Do you like jewelry? I should ask you that. Do you like jewelry? I mean, some people do, some people don't. And people like me, we like to give stuff. So, hey, guess what it just felt? If you like jewelry, look what it just felt. I got this off the channel. I'm fixing to go on after I get off of here. Good night. Almost midnight. Maritza, thank you. Yes. Anyone needs to go to bed, go. It's cool. Come watch the replay later. So this is a magenta pink. Or we're just going to call it magenta pink. But that's what it looks like to me. It goes... Here, let's put it on. So, there's that. That's pink. This is pink. So as long as you like jewelry, you got that too. I'm gonna be crazy. So, let's see. I know you want the sunflower. I saw the poop yesterday and sunflower necklace. No. So I've got more of these. Do you want one? I mean, I do not have one of these, but I might have another piece of jewelry that snaps. I'll look. You're so sweet. I am only as sweet as I am because life humbled me and the woman that raised me. And because I had fine examples. Like y'all. People that accepted me. Despite everything. Alrighty, so we got Lindsay taken care of. That's all gonna come out to you, Lindsay, probably Friday or Saturday before it's mailed. If it goes out before then, you'll get an email, but I'll also message you. I got one right here.
There you go. Okay.
Yep. Lindsay and anyone else that wants to put in for drawing, go in and comment.
We'll get the bag out of that bin.
Oh yeah, here. Why don't you go get another bag and I can put... No, because I pulled this.
There's a bin right here.
Alright. And I'll just stick that back there and I can deal with it after I'm not live. So, what else? You know, I thought I might try to sell tonight. I'm not going to. I'm just not. I like giving stuff away. I haven't ever. And y'all are giving your time. So, let's see what this is.
Don't give away the bank.
I'm not going to give away the bank or the farm. So, this is stone or acrylic. It's not as cold as I think it should be to be stone, but it does sound like something. So, here's another turquoise colored stone. I'm not saying it's turquoise. I'm not saying it's real. It may just be beads from Walmart. Right? Let's see. Mel, you got a number in your head? Can you have a number in your head?
Yeah. I got one.
Holy moly. That girl is insane. If you're missing another evening auction, y'all might want to jump over. And I want y'all to stay here, but if you got a computer, go look right now. I'd be betting on that if I could. Alright, so you got a number, Mel?
Yeah.
Write it down so you can't make it up. Accountability. Alright, so while he's doing that, just let me... I should have known that one. Yeah, that's one you really got to know Mel in order to know. Pick a number between 75 and 125. Giveaway is this. It's a necklace. It's probably faux. But it's turquoise in color. If it's real, great for you. If it's some other stone dyed turquoise color, great for you. And these are cool stones, not gonna lie. Cool stones. But I'm trying to clear off my table right now. So, if you want it. Obviously, Richie, it wouldn't be the same number. But nice try. Do not
Richie
say
wasn't
no.
in here earlier.
Oh, so he must have said that. Let's see, what time is it? No, he put that just recently. So, hey! I'm totally good with faces, not names. So, I Spy Queen. We're going by your YouTube name tonight. Thank you, Southern Belle. Y'all are amazing. It's cool to see it on the side of the screen, see everyone respond. Can't stay long, it's almost my bedtime. Alrighty.
Say the number range again, since you got...
Number range again is between 75 and, did I say 125?
Yes.
Any giveaways likely will not be mailed out until
the end of this week.
The end of this week, so Friday, Saturday. So this is a necklace. Oh. It's got some small beads right there. The barrel clasp. It's pretty neat. Don't know if it's real. I'll double check.
Okay. I think.
Well, I can already tell you there's someone that had the number.
I know. I saw it.
This one may have to wait until I have a shipment because it's supposed to be coming in this week, and it's for her monkey. She knows who she is.
Alright.
Everybody knows who I owe a monkey to because we bid on the same lot.
Let's go over the numbers.
Alright.
Or over the people. Make sure
Go
we got
over the
everybody.
people.
So Richie.
Mm-hmm.
Belle.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay.
Mm-hmm.
Idaho.
Let me move. It just jumped. It was between 75 and 125. I understand that, but why would I put the same number in?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll give you something. Usually I do. I think it was shoes last time. See about the young adults I live with? Alright, so we're just going to go down. It's Richie, right?
Yep.
Then it's Southern Belle. Then it's Lindsay Ann. Then it's Idaho.
Yep. And then Janice.
And then Janice. Because Lindsay changed her number because her and Belle.
Right. And then I Spy's down a little further.
I Spy is down.
And then we got Kathy in.
Alright, so get Kathy in.
I'm going to go
hey,
ahead
Kathy Wood.
I saw her.
Yeah, and we'll go with that one. Give everyone a chance. All right. So,
anyone else?
Y'all are incredible. I will ask you if you haven't went and hit the thumbs up, please do. It doesn't show me who hit the thumbs up. Maybe it does in the back room somewhere, but it doesn't in the one that I typically look at. So. So,
right.
Since she came in a little late, so we are giving away this necklace. It's either stone or acrylic. Probably not turquoise. I'm pretty good at spotting Arizona Kingman Kingman, Arizona turquoise, and this does not look like that. I do know there's turquoise in other parts of the world. But this looks, and it feels
It
cool,
almost looks acrylic.
but it almost feels acrylic. So, but this is what I'm giving away this time. And the winning number, and it was, it's 99.
Number 99.
Good night, Lindsay. Thank you for stopping in, hon.
So, to explain the number thing, why there's numbers on us, we were not part of gangs.
Oh, yeah. We're not part of gangs.
I used to do demolition derbies. When we first met, I was kind of ending my career of making the runs, doing them.
Mm-hmm.
And my number was 101. I was always told.
Yeah, thank you, Southern Belle. That was the stone I was thinking might be the... You're right. It is white in between. So it's probably dyed halite. Thank you. So, Janice, this is coming to you. It likely... I did not check my tracking because my tracking's been like all over the place, right? But if this comes, if your monkey comes in the mail to me before I send this to you, this will go with the monkey that's coming to you. Because if you remember, I promised you that monkey. So otherwise, it'll have to come in 2 separate packages. Let's see what else. Everybody, I think, knows that my business thing, yeah, Tracking Pros, because of it's been all over the place since the first hurricane, and then it started straightening up, at least on my end. And then when this last hurricane was getting ready to go in, it like did some crazy stuff for me too. All right, we're gonna do one more. Congratulations again. Continue to be blessed. Thank you, and I loved the doll. I unboxed her last night during a live. So this one comes with a chain. That chain does not look like it has a backing. So, if anyone's interested in a dragonfly pendant in the color purple, which is one of my favorite colors. It's my all-time favorite color, actually. If you're interested in that, do between the numbers 1 and 30. 1 and 30.
Okay, who's guessing the number?
I don't know because I'm not looking up.
Right.
Nope, I already got it right here. I'm just going to take it off of this bag.
Okay, I was going to say, hey, wait.
I've got it on this bag right here.
Right.
1 and 30.
It's going to take me just a second.
And if I can find a chain that'll go with it, it'll be yours. But this is silver tone, dragonfly. Stones do not appear to be real, just so you know. But it looks pretty cool. It could go into, what do they call those? Junk journals. You could probably put it on a bracelet for a pendant, but that's pretty large. Let's see. It's pretty large.
Bye, I Spy. Said bye.
Thank you, Spy. I Spy. Weed. Oh, I think I put it. I think I showed them the number, but it's all right because the number was already full.
Well, I didn't know what number it was.
Hopefully it didn't show. And if it did, hopefully it didn't show long. It's already been called. I mean, someone's already chosen it. So.
Hold on, I'll tell you in just a second.
And then we're going to go ahead and close for the night. So I'll be really quick and simple. So our first meeting for addiction, Mel wasn't sober. Mel didn't get sober until I've been sober for almost 14 months. 14 months. That's a year and 2 months, right? So don't judge them. People have to be ready to get sober. I got sober, and I got sober first. Typically, if there's a group of us and someone's not willing to do the work, usually I do it because I'm like, if I can do it, anyone can do it, right? That's who I am. So, you didn't see it. Oh, cool.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I went back.
I was hoping I thought I had it facing one way, but I've got it over here. I've got it right there, just so you know. But anyway, so before I got released from the facility I was in, they kept pounding it. I said pounding it because I told them they were wrong. I didn't care what their statistics said. Couples or anyone in a relationship who uses together, the chances of them both getting sober and remaining sober, especially long term, are less than 3%. One or both will relapse. I have not lapsed, I have not relapsed, but I'm going to tell you. There are some years that life, it was hard to stay focused. In the last 2 years of my life, I felt alone in a way that only people who do not have their parents can understand. And in those moments, I'm not going to lie. Not that I want the addiction back, I don't. I lost a great deal enough with the last one. But yeah, I just lost it.
That's old age, by the way. We figured that out.
You know, he calls me a woman. Literally, the last guy that called anyone I knew a woman was my grandpa, and he passed away a couple of years ago. Yeah, it'll be 2, right? Mm-hmm. Or is it going to be 3? He died the year after Mom, right?
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, so the number is 16. So I believe that was Miss Idaho. Let me look up to confirm.
Yes, it was.
Yep. Oh, now I threw it way up in chat.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain it was her.
It was.
So we're just going to put it in here. If I can find a chain to go with it, I will put it in with it. Otherwise, it'll just be the pendant. It's lightweight. It's not heavy. But it's cute. And it's purple. So, if y'all haven't already left, I am heading over to the other late night show.
And I'm heading to bed. I've got one more day of work.
Mel got sober 14 months after I did. His anniversary date is January 3rd.
And that's just because, I saw the doctor on the, right at Christmas time, right before they went on Christmas vacation, and I ran out of my pills.
And we were already over here, and I told him, I said, you can do it. I'll tell you, as far as having a partner that uses with you, it's incredibly hard. What's harder is when you decide to get sober, and they take it personal. In that 14 months, I realized fairly quickly the statistics are real. I pray. I send vibes out. I do not claim a religion, but I do know there's a higher power. I don't give them a gender. If I'm going to burn in, then I'm going to burn. I know who my Lord and Savior is, and that's between me and them. So, I got some more rings. We'll show those. These are not for sale. that one is going to be for my next giveaway. I'll have my eye luge out. We'll find out what size it is. I don't know if it's real or not, but
Bill wants to know
find
what
out.
the other late night show is, and I don't. Give me a second, because I'm. Is it on her channel?
So
yeah, it's about to get real.
So it's Kim's channel. So I just want you to understand when you, if you step in over there, I mean, you're going to be welcome. You're going to be welcome, but you might turn the volume down.
The humor gets a little out there. It's fun.
We can get obnoxious in there, and if you know Rita, I will not put her name out there as far as her YouTube name, but anyone that hangs around me and YouTube knows who I'm talking about. She goes over there. But I mean, to some people, they'd be like, "Well, how does a Southern Belle end up on a late night show?" They're fun. But that is Kim, and her channel is Anything and Everything Auction for the title, and her channel is It's About to Get Real. And just so you know, because Janice knows that she's got a monkey coming to her as soon as it gets to me, unless I know the seller that I'm dealing with on a personal level. When I give something to someone, I have it mailed to me, and then I mail it to someone, right? And in this case, I had life happen with the health, so it's being mailed to me before it goes to Janice. But this is going to It's About to Get Real Kim, along with some other goodies. So she might show it, she may not, but she will receive it in the next probably week and a half. Because if you go south of us on the map without a road, she is directly south of us into Texas. So that's where we're going to be at. I don't know how long I'll be there. Go over, say hi for sure. And
yeah, we just wanted you aware.
I just want you aware that
their humor gets a little out there. They get a little long with the language. It's late night.
It's late night, so I can get out there.
It's meant to be fun and have fun.
I always have fun.
I laugh so hard. I love when I don't have to work the next day because I can stay up and actually sit on the
I've never felt uncomfortable
No.
on her channel or in her chat.
No, never.
And if there's
Everyone's
ever
always
been
been
an issue, they got people on top of it no matter who's modding for the night. Kyle is back for anyone that hasn't been over there in a while. Kyle is back. So stop in, tell him hi. Give a thumbs up for real, and we'll catch you later. In case you're still here, confirmed today, and it is in my upcoming. And Wonder Woman is going to be on with me Wednesday.
And Miss Idaho said that, and I saw it earlier too.
Yeah.
About she filled out the job form and there was no place to put her YouTube name, so she just put LK. Initials were LK. But there was no place to put her YouTube name.
I'll have to check that. I've had a couple issues with the job form, but we'll get it taken care of, babe. If you don't hear from me, like a confirmation email within 48 hours, go down in my description to the bottom, and it's the Grove's Bargain Emporium. There's dots in between the names at gmail.com, and just drop me an email. I do really try to stay on top of my email. I probably have missed a few people today and from last night, but I am trying to stay on top of it, y'all. I promise you. I hope y'all have fun. We'll get a better hang of this.
Wednesday. You need to announce your show for Wednesday with who you're having.
Yeah, Wednesday. So Wednesday it's going to be, I believe it's 9. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock Central. What they say last night was Central, God's time.
God's time.
And Eastern time apparently is real people time. I'm going to have to Google that. I don't know. Anyway, so if you're Eastern
PM.
PM. Yeah, we're not hitting the early.
Yeah, I work in the morning, so yeah, that would be an interesting show.
Wonder Woman Wendy is going to be on. Jess, the Butterfly Queen, she is going to be on. She has work the next morning, so she's going to have a very small window, but that's just because Judy comes before YouTube. Let's see what else. We're going to have more giveaways. All you got to do is come in and have your stuff filled out right, and past that, be 18 and have fun. That's the only real requirement.
Tomorrow there'll be sales. Tonight was just kind of a celebration right now, for hitting everything.
Yeah, I had to come on tonight and kind of celebrate with y'all because the reality is not everyone made it to my anniversary. Some of the people I had hoped would, and those pillars in my life are gone forever now in the physical form. So thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for celebrating. I love y'all. This is the real me. Hopefully I don't come in hot next time. Have a good night. Love you.